Hi my friends, welcome to a new video by David de Levenskosting. But before I'll show you the new video, I'd like to say a few words because I had a difficult week behind me. It's the weekend now, but on Tuesday, October the 1st, 2024, my uncle Gilbert, Gilbert, we say in Belgium, passed away. And yeah, well, I had a difficult week. But I wanted to make a video a little bit different than usual, a little comedy video, as it were, and to lighten up the mood a little bit, the sadness. But before I'll show you the video that I made, I would like to say a few words. My uncle, he was born on December the 20th in 1960, so he would have become 64 years old the next December, and he died suddenly, unexpectedly, and but the memories will always remain. And some of those memories was how giving he was, how generous he was. He used to come by on Saturdays to help my father. My father was 10 years older than him, and to make some money he came and helped out with the house. My dad was always remodeling the house. We had a big yard, and he helped in the yard, and my daddy always gave him some money so that he could have some spending money, you know. And but always when he came, he never came empty-handed. He always had something with him to give to us. First it was me alone, because my siblings, my brother is 5 years younger than me and my sister is 7 years younger. So he worked at the carnies. He was a carny, and he sold cotton candy and all those things, and worked at the carny, as a roustabout, like Elvis in the movie. And but he was so generous. He always gave something. He always had stuffed animals with him to give to us. But of course, me being an Elvis fan, he always, if he found something of Elvis, he gave it to me. This is one example. This is a glass that he gave me in the 80s. He actually gave me 3, but I only have 1 left, because with the moving and all the stuff, it's 40 years old. Of course, 2 of them broke. And then he gave me a record too, an album. It's this one. Well, it's a box set with a poster in it. He brought this to me in 1980 when it first came out. He bought it in a store and he gave it to me. I was very, very happy, as you can imagine. I was only 8 years old, but I was very happy. And of course, this is not the original copy that he gave me, because as you might know or might not know, I gave away my entire vinyl collection in the mid-90s to some complete stranger who happened to like Elvis, and I said, well, I've got some records for you if you like them, and you can have them. And he came by the house and he happily took them all with him. But I had about 100 vinyl albums that time, and I was not collecting them anymore, and I collected CDs, and I had about 300 CDs, so I didn't use the vinyl anymore. They were stuffed somewhere in a closet. Shameful, I admit that. And but when I started collecting vinyl again about 5 years ago, this album was one of the first that I rebought, so to speak. The first that I saw that ignited my collectioning again was this one. I found this one on a record fair where I went to buy some CDs, but I saw this standing with the swatch and with the poster in it, complete, for 50 euros. And I thought, man, that's a good deal. I never had that in my previous collection, so I bought it. And when I came home, I went on the internet, and of course the internet is a big mistake. It's a very good place to find Elvis records, and I saw that 8 LP box, collection box, with the poster inside it, and I thought of my uncle even then, and I said I have to get that album again. And I called the guy up, and it turns out he lived about 3 miles from my home, so I went there and I bought it straight off him, and I have it ever since. It's the second. So these two are the first 2 albums I required again after a hiatus of, well, I don't know, 30 years or something, that I didn't have any vinyl anymore, and these were the first 2. So the next video you're going to see is a little bit of a comical video, as I already told you. I hope you like it, and I would like to dedicate it especially to my uncle Gilbert, Becke, Bere, wherever you are. I love you. Enjoy the video. Hello my friends, welcome to the show. Today I would like to do things a little different. We've always been talking about the music, the records, the movies, the pictures, everything that made Elvis Elvis. But what is it that makes Elvis Elvis? Was it his good looks? Certainly, that's one aspect of it. Was it his voice, the voice of an angel? Sure, it has something to do with that. I don't have a voice like Elvis. I don't have the looks like Elvis, unfortunately. But I want to do an experiment. I want to conduct an experiment. How to become more like Elvis? Well, a few weeks ago, you may remember this from a previous video that I made a month ago or 2 months ago, actually, that my wife researched a little bit, because she doesn't know anything about the vinyl collection or the music. She loves Elvis's music and his movies, but she doesn't know anything about collecting Elvis. That's a fault that only we have. So, but she wanted to contribute, and she researched how Elvis smelled, what colognes he used, and what aftershaves he used. And she found out that he wore Brut, that's this one here, Brut, and Old Spice. Now she ordered that online via eBay or something. I don't know where she got it, but she had it. She found it and she ordered it, and it came home. But then a good friend of mine, Sean, from the Sincerely Elvis Presley channel, the magnificent channel I might add. Sean, hi. And he said Elvis also used high karate. And being a karate man myself, I've been practicing karate since 2008. I don't go to the dojo anymore, but I still practice at home. You know, Kihon, that's basic training, in fact. Moves like blocks like Ake-uke, Soto-uke, Uche-uke, things like that. And he said Elvis wore high karate too. And as I said, I could kick myself in the head because I didn't know that. And I went online and I found high karate. This is of course the modern version. And now let's see what it does when you use or when you smell like Elvis. What happens? We're gonna find out. Let's start with Brut. Let's take Brut for example. Let's open it up. It's a beautiful bottle. Beautiful bottle. Shake it up. Now let's see what happens. Maybe nothing, maybe I turn into Elvis. Smells great. It smells earthy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I love you. I love you. I love you. Is it because I'm wearing blue? Yes. Look at yourself. Oh, that was some animal instinct, as we can say. But okay, that's what happens when you wear brute. You got attractions from animals. I love animals, but I don't want to date them. Okay, let's try Old Spice next. Old Spice. Let's see what happens. I'm a little bit nervous right now because as you saw what happened. This is. I first thought it was a bottle of milk, but I didn't drink it. It's supposed to come off like this. And let's see what happens when we use a little bit of this. "20 seconds later." Okay, that happened. Whew. I'm really nervous now. What's this? Oh yeah. That's oh, that was quite something else. I'm really nervous because this has a warning on it. It says caution, high karate aftershave. So powerful, mystical and appealing. Use too much and you may be asking for trouble. Be careful how you use it. After the last one, I'll be very careful. I'm only going to use a tiny little bit of it. I haven't opened it yet because it just arrived. And let's see what that does. Certainly gives me the Elvis vibes. Okay, let's take it off. After shave. I didn't shave, but